待たせたようだ。
As one of the poster boys for Tekken, Jin Kazama is the consummate all-rounder. He takes both his father's hard-hitting mix-ups and his mother's speedy pokes and evasion, and merges them all into a perfect balance of offense and defense. Jin is blessed with fast, annoying poke strings like double thrust to keep opponents in check. Challenging this after is scary due to the roundhouse ender. Evasive strikes to slip through counterpokes, chunky, powerful mids like Demon's Paw, and the launching left axe kick. An arsenal of lows for just about every situation. A perfect throw game, a punch parry to discourage pressure, and the notorious front thrust kick will make opponents think twice before recklessly approaching him. To close the distance quickly, Jin can either use the iconic wave dash or the inbuilt approach tools from Zanshin stance. Cursed with Mishima blood, Jin has his own twist on the God Fist, the Hook Fist. This doesn't result in a full launch like his old man, but it's still a top-class punishment and pressure tool, especially once players have mastered the electric version. In Heat, Jin's already oppressive pokes become even more dangerous, as they now deal chip damage. If the opponent makes contact with the Awakened Power stance, this momentarily awakens the devil inside Jin, unlocking powerful legacy moves for a devastating 50-50 mix-up. Unfortunately, this stance's range is very short, making its use outside of walls somewhat finicky. Jin's Heat Smash, Hellfire Trespass Slayer, is a powerful mid-hit throw that gives advantage even on block. It can also shift into Hellfire Darkside Slayer to force enemies towards the wall from outrageous distances on hit. Jin has undergone some pretty drastic changes since Tekken 7, but the main focus is to make him the ultimate all-rounder, whilst also making him more accessible and easier to use. Many of Jin's execution requirements have either been removed completely or greatly simplified, such as mandatory electrics to launch with Hook Fist, and very easy pickups from counter-hit front thrust kick. His previous shortcoming, stubby range on his jabs and mid-pokes, has now been completely remedied. This also improves his punishment, along with the previously stubby median line destruction being reanimated, which also serves as his counter-hit combo from high right roundhouse. Jin's punishment from crouching is also significantly better, with double cross kicks, which he stole from his grandma, and Kazama-style 6-hit combo redux now all being guaranteed on hit. Another weakness was his ability to threaten opponents on the ground. With Scourge, Jin can now simultaneously slip under jabs for big damage, open up turtles, and hit grounded opponents. Corpse Crusher from Zanshin stance is also a literal dive kick that can be used to both approach and hit enemies on the floor. Speaking of Zanshin, it's been completely reworked now. You can no longer cancel it safely into a block like before, but the options are overall stronger. Use Fiendish Claw to muscle through the enemy's offense if you think they'll retaliate, but it does carry risk. Jin's iconic parry is also riskier now. A strong utilitarian addition is a new mid-extension from his left knee. This is a highly delayable, safe mid, and allows Jin to slip in mix-ups from Zanshin with a new low and throw from the stance. Meanwhile, Fiendish Rend allows Jin to keep steppers in check, whilst also dealing chip damage from absurd range. This can also cancel into a powered-up crouch dash with auto electrics. We've affectionately dubbed this Meme Eyes. On the other hand, Jin has lost his unseeable low launcher, with Depraved Savagery merely resulting in a knockdown on any stage that isn't a floor break. His right low roundhouse also no longer results in free follow-ups on counter hit. This means his ability to break down defensive players might be weaker now at higher levels of play, though the addition of Scourge and moving right sweep from Zanshin to a more useful crouch move should not be underestimated. Perfect for beginners and masters alike, merging legacy fundamentals with modern accessibility, Jin encapsulates Tekken. A jack of all trades, master of all, what balances Jin is that in Heat, he's stronger, but it's not a transformative change like with some other characters, who gain some truly absurd tools. Jin Kazama is a stable, steady, and very strong choice at any level of play. Friends, thank you for watching. A massive shout out to our generous patrons. For just $1 a month, you can help support this channel and gain early access to upcoming videos. Up next is the cold-blooded oppressor, Kazuya Mishima.